Welcome back to From the Bench, everybody. As always, it's Eric, and today, a little different. Got a little bit of a football opening, so I got a couple of fat packs that I got. I got one of these from a breaker that I usually deal with, which SD card breaks. And another one was just kind of thrown in because I had a really bad break. I bought the chargers for essentially a bunch of hangers and megas and blasters and stuff, and hit zero Justin Herberts and pretty much no cards that were good at all. So the guy, I think, just felt sorry for me. So we're going to open up the first one. We're going to hold this one for second. This was SD card breaks. We're going to hold his off. We'll open the first one. And then what we're going to do, we're going to just talk some football. But I'm also going to kind of show you guys a little bit of my PC that I kind of got going on. Some cards I got here. Some cards that are for my, LA Chargers that I cheer for. And then some cards that are, just other players that I think maybe you guys would like. So opening up some of these fat packs. So these were like super expensive. I didn't realize when they first came out, they were like $20 for a fat pack. Do not recommend spending $20 for an Optic fat pack. What you get is not the greatest usually. So this is typically one rookie out of all these cards. So out of 12 cards, you usually get one rookie. And yeah, so we'll see. Russell Wilson, T.Y. Hilton, second year Kyler, Kirk Cousins, so quarterback. We get Khalil Mack. We got, there's our rookie, Antoine Winfield Jr. We got Tre'Davious White, Taysom Hill, Dak Prescott, Jimmy G. How long does he get his job for? Will Fuller. So that's that. Antoine Winfield Jr., Super Bowl champion safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He doesn't deserve to go up there. So first off, what we got on to the right of me, we got my favorite Charger player of all time, LaDainian Tomlinson. We got Justin Herbert, which I had graded. That was actually pulled by SD card breaks and then sent off through him to get graded. Came back a 9. I don't know. I was hoping to come back a 10, but you know how it is. And then a Joey Bosa. Love me some Joey Bosa and go from there. Jersey of the day also is my guy, Philip Rivers, and that's the card I'm going to start with. So, captain, my quarterback. It might be Justin Herbert now, but it was Philip Rivers. I've been trying to get a Chrome that's at like comp prices, and they don't exist. I had one the other day that I was bidding on against other people. Went for way more than any comps. I have no idea. I was trying to figure it out. Had no idea. I was just like, oh, perfect. But this is one I got from a group. Guy sold it to me for a fair price, kind of market value. So there we go. There's a first card. We got a couple other cards here. So obviously I'm a Charger fan. So all these are going to be Charger cards. And you're going to see some things in a second that are pretty cool. It's a score rookie auto of Keenan Allen. What? Best route runner in the league, most underrated receiver in the league. Every year, for whatever reason, they just keep on like not thinking this guy's really good. We got his Topps Chrome and a Topps Prime. Pretty sure I have other ones of him too, just sitting around. Next, we got another auto. This one is Mike Williams. This is a Donner's signature marks. This is 3 out of 5. This was a pretty good deal I found on eBay. This one was actually in Canada. That's my big problem, is I'm in Canada. So for any cards, for me to order them and stuff, it's usually, if it's from the States, it's minimum $20 for shipping. And then we get charged duty fees. So essentially it goes up with customs and stuff, depending on what I go with. So kind of what you're dealing with here is Mike Williams signature. And if I find something that's Chargers that kind of is low print run, stuff like that, I usually try to jump on it. Because the chance of me finding that again are slim and or none. Back to the quarterbacks. So we got Justin Herbert back there. I picked this up for a decent deal a little while ago. It is off center, so right's a little heavier than the left, but it is a silver select. I thought I got it for a pretty good deal. Same thing coming from Canada, so maybe some people didn't want to pay for bigger shipping to the States. That's all I can hope for, essentially, for a lot of that stuff. And then I've got a couple Prism. I've been lucky. I've actually pulled a couple Prism Justin Herbert's in breaks and stuff. Most of them have been base. I'm telling you, anytime I bought the Chargers in a break, which if anyone deals with breaks, knows that's not cheap, I've got totally screwed every time. So one of the things that you see, you don't really see it in hockey cards. I know that's what a lot of you guys follow me here for, is, you know, you get your young guns, you get your young gun clear cut, the canvas, exclusive, high gloss, and that's pretty much it. So the nice thing about Panini and the different brands they do is you can have what's called a rainbow. So this is a rainbow. So it's the same card, but in multiple different colors. So this one here in particular, this is Joey Bosa, this is Mosaic. I love Mosaic. You're going to see a lot of it here in the next couple minutes. So, you know, you have everything from this white Joey Bosa out of 25 that I got on a group. Guy was pretty good to deal with. Sold it at fair comp, even though actually the comp for this was like crazy high. I said, it doesn't make any sense. He's like, no, it doesn't make any sense here. You know, I'll sell you here for a decent price, which I thought was pretty good. Some people would obviously just stand their ground, be like, no, it's worth this. And, you know, they know it's not. This is the silver, same thing. It's a flat silver. This is a silver prism. So you got a little bit of that. They do all these different stuff with Panini too. They have, this is the disco or no huddle. Got all these little dots. Another prism. You have reactive. So reactive comes in green, blue, gold. You got red. I don't have an orange one of that. It's weird. You'll see an orange one of these later on. You get red. So there's two different reds. This one is not numbered. There is a red that is numbered. It's out of 50. I believe 50, I think, or 80. You get pink, the base. This is purple disco and the regular disco or no huddle. So the purple is actually to 50. That's where I got it wrong. So just a cool little PC. I'd like to kind of get all of them as I go. Like I said, there's quite a few, but there's all different numbers. There's a whole lot of them. Sticking with Joey Bosa. So obviously I got a couple of those prisms. I got two of those, I think. One of my favorite cards, and this is probably my favorite card in my entire collection, just because of how cool it looks. This is a Joey Bosa impeccable 1 out of 3. Look at that patch. You got the 4-color patch. Looking good. And that's a helmet, piece of a helmet up top. The auto looks awesome on this. I love this card. It's so good. Like, it's just, every time I look at it, I'm like, this was out of honors. I didn't pull it. I bought this. Same thing for a pretty decent deal. I opened it up actually because over here it had like a yellow stain on it, and I actually was able to clean it off. It's kind of weird, but yeah, there we go. That's closed player worn material, so it's not game used, but it is player worn. So boom, probably my favorite card, and that's why it's gonna go in the backdrop. Put it right there, in front of LT and Herbie. So next one, still my last name. It's Murray. There's a helmet there. It would probably be edited out down here, but it is a Kenneth Murray's autographed helmet. Obviously, you know, I said, well, there's a Charger. His last name's Murray. I have to PC him a little bit. And I know everybody hates pulling, you know, me too at some points. You know, you buy the Chargers or you hit the Chargers in a big break, and all of a sudden you start getting Kenneth Murray cards. It's like, really? I want this guy over here to the right of me, Justin Herbert. But it is what it is. So I've got a couple of different cards of his. So we got some Contenders auto. So this is the green. This one's out of 27. This one is the orange. This one's out of 50. And then this one's just the base. So it's not numbered at all. But a couple cool Kenneth Murray autos. It's always kind of cool to kind of see how the auto changes over time. Not one of them. I guess these two are kind of similar. This one is, he got lazy on it. That auto would not grade well, probably not, compared to it. Sticking with another auto, impeccable. They're not really great, not that I've seen, Kenneth Murray rookie auto. no patches or anything like that for Impeccable. I said Impeccable's probably my favorite product, just for the way they look. I love everything about it. I love Impeccable. So going back to, actually we'll go to Prism this time. Same thing, Prism. So it was the last thing we looked at for Joey Bosa. There's also Prism, and this is a big lot. This is my Kenneth Murray. So there's all kinds of cards in here. And I actually kind of put them in the actual rainbow color scheme here, other than the first one. So first one is gold. This is the most expensive Kenneth Murray card I bought. It is the gold Prism out of 10, and the centering is actually really good on it. So can't complain about that at all. That was just a hair. I hate that it's in the college uni, like the combine uni. Like, you couldn't get this guy, you couldn't Photoshop him. He's a first round pick. It's not like this guy is a bottom end pick, but number 10 out of 10, Kenneth Murray gold. Couple other autos. So we got the silver auto, we got the regular silver, we got the purple. There's a whole lot of numbers in this stuff too. This one is out of, so that one's not numbered. These ones are out of 125. Got two of those. Blue Wave, which is awesome looking. It's out of 199. This blue, I think, is just a short print out of something. I can't remember now. But the blue, you have a green. You have the green scope. That's out of 75. We get another green scope auto. It's also out of 75. Get the green. This one, I think I paid less than $6 for that. One out of 175. Green Pulsar, that comes out of Megas. Green Disco, or Orange Disco. Orange Lasers. Orange Laser. Orange Cracked Ice. Just the orange, that's out of 249. Red Cracked Ice. Red Wave out of 149. Some red, white, and blues out of cello packs, and then the pink. So it's jeez, Eric, calm down. Getting excited here. No, it's hard to find that stuff. Once again, being in Canada, some of those cards were super cheap, and actually SD card breaks helped me out with a couple of those. So thank you again to him. We're gonna finish it off. Oh, actually, I'll showcase a couple other non-Charger players. So we got a JJ. I actually won this out of a filler spot with Buck City breaks. They had it encased. You essentially bought into case to have a chance to win into a bigger thing. And it hit this Justin Jefferson encased that comes in a Beckett BGS 9. This is at a 50. It's like a $220 American card, $300 Canadian essentially. So that's a really nice card. I like that. It is not autoed or anything like that, or it's not no patches or anything. I kind of like my autos to have a patch also, which brings me up to this one, which is the one's probably gonna be up for sale here shortly. This is a Joey B. This is out of limited. It's out of 75. Look at that patch. It's kind of got like the different materials for black too. You get the one behind it. It's just a sweet looking patch. Really crisp auto. Corners are a little dinged up on this one. The bottom ones, they're not terrible, but you can kind of see there it's a little whitening on that one too. So I don't know, the bottom edge too is a little rough, but uppers are actually not too bad. It's a sweet looking patch. So that is a big card. That is the last comp I think sold for $600 US. Jesus. Next card. This is something basic. This is just a Calvin Johnson Bowman rookie. It was cheap. I can't say no. Calvin Johnson's one of my favorite players ever to watch. He's probably the most talented receiver I've ever watched. I'll always remember the Chargers had a bye week, and I decided to wear I had a Calvin Johnson jersey just because sometimes I'll pick up jerseys of guys I like. I have a JJ Watt jersey, I have stuff like that. So Calvin, in that week that I was wearing his jersey to watch football with the boys, he decided he was going to go off, and that is when he broke the record for the most receiving yards in a game. just, pretty cool. Just like I said, was wearing it, just happened to be wearing his jersey at the time. Another big card, once again, speaking of autos and the actual patch, there's this one. Once again, just so cool. So this is a printing plate, if anyone doesn't know. So essentially this is what they use to, print these cards and stuff. So it's an AJ Brown. I loved AJ Brown coming out of college. I thought he was so good. I thought he was so talented. Obviously he's shown that since he's got in the NFL with the Titans, but nice sticker auto there. Obviously would rather be on card. And that patch is just sweet looking. It's just been one of my favorite cards ever since. This is also impeccable, because how can I say no to impeccable, right? So that's just a couple of cards that aren't Chargers cards that I kind of wanted to highlight in here, and the reason why I do. Like I said, I think they're all pretty good. Next, we'll finish off some Kenneth Murray, and then we're getting the Justin Herberts. So we got Kenneth Murray, same thing. This is another Mosaic Rainbow. I thought I had more. To be honest, I'm very upset. I have one of these out of 8 that I bought on eBay 3 months ago. 2 months ago? 3 months ago? Whatever it was. And it got lost in the mail. So one of the 8 possibilities of me being able to get this card is gone. It's a black and gold. It's such a nice looking card, and it's gone. So this is him in his Oklahoma Sooners jersey. So still not a Chargers jersey, but I just like the way the mosaic looks. So this is the teal. That is out of 15. So I had bought actually that one and the gold one at the same time. They came from different people. I think they were both through one of the consignment companies or whatever, PPW or whatever the heck it is, through eBay. And yeah, that one showed up. The gold and black one did not. It's unfortunate. We got green. We got the silver prism. We got gold. We got orange, green, red, and then pink. So we're going to get back into, before I get to the Herberts, we'll open up this last pack of Optic. We'll see what we can get here. If you hear a bell in the background, it's the kittens in the next room attacking their cat tree, apparently. Because what else would you do? So this is the pack from SD Card Breaks that I deal with, and I stop into a stream quite often. If you want, check him out. He breaks Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays typically. So we got Will Fuller. Like I said, a lot of these are going to be base cards. Tyreek Hill's a piece of... Anyways, so Darius Smith is really good. Dewey Haskins might be the next quarterback down there in Pittsburgh. Devontae Parker. We hit a Dominator as a Josh Allen. And then we got Mekhi Becton. So this is why, we spent... I didn't spend it, but these are 2 packs that were $20 a piece. Resale of these can go quite a bit higher, and this is the hits we got out of it. A offensive lineman, which I love the offensive lineman cards. I think they should have more cards, to be honest. But a safety and then a Dominator. So, that's a maybe $2 worth of cards if you can sell them. So DJ Shark's really good. Matt Ryan, Cam Newton, Joe Mixon, and Jason Kelsey is going out there. So here we go. Can I just put out there? I'm very excited for football season. I can't wait. I don't understand we're in preseason, but real football, and I can't believe they're making us wait 2 weeks for it. Ridiculous. So back to another rainbow. Most of these are going to be harder because they're all in. Most of them are in 1-touches. Haven't got a 1-touch for this one yet. Just came in the other day. This is a blue reactive for Justin Herbert. Looks so clean. All of them were bought on eBay for the most part. Here is this one. This is a gold. I picked this up actually on a Facebook group, Canadian football group. Kid let it go for a decent deal. The gold reactive looks awesome. We'll keep on, so we can go to the next one. We got a green prism, so that's pretty sweet. The Justin Herbert one, the collection, is a lot more expensive. Just out there. We got a pink mosaic. Once again, looks cool. Pink camo. Kind of you see the white splotches in there too. It's not numbered or anything. We have the orange reactive. So it does obviously look a lot like the gold, but you can kind of see there a little different. So gold and then orange. Then we have the red. So the red's pretty sweet too. Once again, not numbered. Oh, so there we go. The red mosaic, Justin Herbert. And the last card, other than what I got up there already, the last card to finish this off is a playoff. Playoff? We're talking about playoffs? Justin Herbert, the new QB for me over there with the Chargers, which, if you watched our pre-draft show, I had questions. I may have been concerned. I'm calm now. And now we got Brandon Staley. Now I'm really good. Playoff auto. I really like this card. I might sell it or trade it for like a prism or something like that. Maybe a mosaic, or I don't know. It's just cool to have an auto. Like, what's the chances of me being able to, like, I guess I can afford to buy one, but you know, what's the chance of me being able to find a decent deal in Canada for a Justin Herbert auto that someone doesn't want $1 bajillion for, or, you know, more than MSRP or what the comps are going for. So, yeah, so I might probably just keep that one. It's just the way it is. Chargers, I'm very excited for. I think Brandon Staley is the best thing to happen for the Chargers. I obviously haven't watched him, coach a game yet, and I think he's the best quarterback or best coach for the Chargers since Marty Schottenheimer. And I love Marty Schottenheimer. The worst idea the Chargers ever did was get rid of that guy. Like, you can't win in the playoffs. You came so close every time, and you're just going to get rid of the guy. He just wins you 12, 13 games every year. Yeah, let's get rid of him for Norv Turner and all the terrible guys. Norv Turner. I liked Anthony Lynn, but obviously he had his issues too. Mike McCoy, he was terrible too. Just bad. But I'm everything I've seen from Brandon Staley, love him. Think he's a great guy. Think he's really going to bring that team around, and I'm excited for it. So that's just, I don't have a whole lot to open for football cards. I'm not, you guys have said it before, I'm not going to open football of like elite and all that other stuff. I just don't see the point in it. There's not a whole lot there to really get me amped up for. So until we get some mosaic or some prism or optic, or, you know, I think it should be mosaic out first for football that kind of has a decent product that it's just stuff that have value. And I know I've gone over this when it came to the grading video. If you guys want to check those out, I talked about it. But just buying products and investing in products that actually have a little bit of resale value kind of come, you know, if you want to buy them, can you get more than $2 out of the box? Obviously, it's always a risk, but like, you know, some of these boxes, there's no chance of you ever really hitting more than what the box costs in resale value. And I kind of say it with a lot of stuff like that. Obviously, you know, draft combine and where did I put the Kenneth Murrays? Oh, they're underneath the Herberts. But like, obviously these are draft uniforms, but that was a little different. You know, all these other stuff, there was no players in you know, pro uniforms. So definitely something I'm waiting for is to see them all in their pro uniforms. Zach Wilson, I think, is going to be really good this year. And like I said, hopefully Trevor's still working on a weird shift. He's working 14-hour days in construction. That's not, you know, that's a lot of hours. So he's been tired. We haven't got a chance to do an episode yet, but hopefully we'll get a preseason little draft episode or season episode for you guys on the podcast. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Probably be the only time I do this until we get later on, and, you know, like maybe ways down the road we want to see the new updated collection and stuff, the new updates for the rainbows and stuff. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye guys.